didn't mean last time to imply that I was trying to try and use this particular word framing. But yeah, there's plenty of gay gamers out there. People should be catering to your interests too, damn it.
I don't even remember what you said.
It's when we were talking about how we need more equality in the way that characters are dressed.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
It's like I definitely implied like, yeah, there's a lot more women gamers out there too, but then I didn't like circle back around and go, it's like, yes, but we also have tons of gay gamers who just we want to objectify the men. God damn it.
Agreed.
It's
Equal
like there's not
opportunity, um, objectification.
yes.
Hey, Wolf, how's
It's
it
like
going?
we are here. We're queer and we are farming.
Yes. Alright, let's see. I got mail. Got a recipe for parsnip soup.
We just got a ladder.
500G. The mayor gave us a Best Neighbor Award with a
Oh
small
damn.
cash prize.
That's nice of him.
Very
I
nice.
wonder if I was an asshole to everybody if he'd say otherwise.
I don't know. Can you even be an asshole?
I mean, kind of. You can ruin friendship points,
That's
but
true. We have the mod, though.
yeah, it never
Okay.
degrades.
So, what's your skill at for crops and stuff?
Let's see.
Guess it'd be farming? Or is it foraging?
The skills. Here we are. Let's see. Farming, I'm at 7. Foraging, I'm at 8.
Okay, I am 7 at foraging and 7 at farming. Okay, so
Okay.
I will pick half of these then.
Pluck. Pluck them until they're clean.
Yes.
And then I guess we need to fill in this space here
What are we
with
needing?
whatever. Oh, that's a good question. Let's see. We are in summer.
Right,
Looks
there's
like we got all the summer crops, so now it's just a matter of getting butternut squash. We got the melons. We got the corn. We need one more gold star butternut squash.
okay. So butternut squash then.
Mm-hmm. Let me see.
They take how long? 12 days.
Damn.
I don't think we have enough
Okay,
time
so
for... Unless we've got some speed grow. I don't know how much that affects it,
no.
though. Let me look.
Albie, please. That was creepy.
Speed grow increases growth rate by 25% for the deluxe speed grow. I don't I don't know what that would equate to though for 12 days.
Mm.
We only have how many days left?
7, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be that fast.
We get 1 week. So let me see if there are any currently being grown.
There's some butternut squash right here. They harvest in
Okay.
4 days with quality
Alrighty.
fertilizer.
Yeah, they're our best bet then. So there is still in the donate chest, there are the other butternut squash, which we should be fine then. Fingers crossed.
Hopefully we'll get one out of that.
Yeah.
Hey Carvin, no, it just started. You always
Yeah.
panic. It's not like we talk about like dire things.
Yeah, there's nothing that we talk about that's going on in the world. I'd
This
rather
is
not think about the
no,
world.
this is our cozy spot. We don't talk about
Ooh,
bad
ooh.
things.
I also just so during my solo playthrough, I recognized that there is a cool thing we could do with the chests whenever you're looking at them. So any chests that we have here on the farm,
Hmm.
you know how you can switch between them in the top left?
Yeah.
You can also switch between them in the top right.
Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay.
So you can look inside of your own cabin, the farm cave, the
Ah,
farmhouse, and the farm
nice.
itself. So we don't have to go through all the different locations here to put shit away.
That's pretty good then. Okay. Cool.
I love that. This is saving us a lot of time.
Yeah.
Also, I'm going to put all the cooked fish into the cell bin real quick.
I see. So each section also then you can look through each chest. Okay. That's good then.
It is. This is the best fucking mod, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
definitely. Oh, new recipe today. Did you grab it?
I believe so.
Maki roll.
Maki roll, yep. Got some wild honey. Gonna put that into your fridge just in case it can be used for something.
Okay.
Okay. As for chickens, chickens are looking fabulous. Our fence is not looking fabulous.
Oh, I thought we had fence degradation off.
I thought we did too.
Weird.
Maybe I gotta find it.
Let me check that. I don't know what mod that would be though.
Farm type manager? No.
Drain, furniture, automate. Yeah, I could have sworn we had some kind of degradation thing.
We definitely do, but I don't know what it's underneath.
We have a few mods. It's fine. Wood is cheap. I guess I'll fix that up then. I've got some extra fence that I made anyway before, so that'll work.
Awesome. Yeah, it's got replace hardwood fences and replace default fences. Remove winery decorations. No. Balanced crafting.
Why would we want...
Harder building construction. Stronger monsters. No, thank you.
Don't want balanced crafting.
Yeah, balanced crafting says crafting requires more or different resources. Some craftables are easier to make, recommended if players are using the quote automation mod and or IF2R. I don't know what that means.
Not
To
sure either.
balance resource intake. I mean, whatever.
It's fine.
The
It
thing with
doesn't take
the
that long.
fence, yes, that's pretty easy. Plus, the hedge fences are something we can make in the future. I think those would look pretty damn cool.
Do we have the recipe for that yet? Yeah, I've got those. It's 3 fiber and 1 wood.
Hmm.
Do we want to... Do they...
And,
It does last a long time, so
and
do
changes with the seasons.
they degrade then, or...
I think they will eventually degrade, but these actually lasted us since the beginning of the game, so
Yeah,
it
it's
won't really matter.
been a good amount of time, so... You milk the cows, or no?
Already milked.
Awesome. Alright, so we've got everything going then. Oh, birch water. Didn't we need that for something?
It was something we already donated
Okay,
for
it's in the
foraging. There
presser
is a recipe to
chest.
put it with sap and make it into a syrup.
Okay, I'll take that out of the presser chest then. Birch syrup. I can make a floppy
Holy
beanie with birch
Flappy
water.
beanie!
Oh, I need to look up actually how many bucket hats there are available.
Many bucket hats.
Let's see. Only one option shows up. And that's just the bucket hat that I already have. Surely there's more than one kind of bucket hat.
You might be able to dye them.
That's still the same type of hat though. Maybe they just have one though.
It's possible, yeah.
Yep, only one showing up. Okay, I was like, oh, maybe I could get all of the bucket hats, but...
You want another collection of bucket hats.
There are some pretty hats though.
Give me all the hats.
Oh, they have a mummy mask. That's cool.
Interesting.
Purchase for... I don't know what that symbol is. Something 120 from the Calico Egg Merchant at the Desert Festival. Don't recall who that
Oh,
is.
shit. There's an egg festival or a
I
desert festival?
guess so.
Huh.
Well, I've got a lot of mystery boxes to break
Oh, yeah.
open.
A
So
good
I'll
day
go
to
ahead and
donate.
do that. There's 30 mystery boxes, 11 geodes, and I think we're keeping the Omni geodes for now, right?
We can, because I think you could trade them in the desert. I don't care if we do or not, honestly, because if we go into the Skull Caverns, they are everywhere.
Okay, let me look up Omni geodes real quick. I need to see if there's anything unique that we can get out of them that we have to donate.
Fair.
Mm, let's see. So there's Dwarvish Helm, Dwarf Gadget, Ancient Drum. Look at the helm here. We can get that inside regular geodes. What's ones that only... Is there anything that only shows up in geode? Omni geodes.
Have to clear the mantle. The cats are getting up on it. These cats are just mischief incarnate.
I mean,
They're cats, I
they're
know.
cats, yeah.
The dumbest thing I could have said on
It's okay.
mic, but still.
So, in trading, 50 geodes gets you a green turban at the Desert Trader. 333 of them gets you a magic turban. Or you can get a magic cowboy hat. Let me see if they do anything. The magic turban changes color. It cycles through the color of a prismatic shard. That sounds amazing.
A turban is kind of like a bucket hat, I guess.
From a certain point of view, I suppose.
My very uneducated point of view. But also, being in the desert, turban is better than some other hats you could have out there.
Right, I don't like the cowboy hats that much, the way they look. So maybe I could save up for the magic turban, but that's a lot of Omni Geodes.
We may figure out how to do better armor, and then it probably won't be so bad.
Can
Maybe.
you put Omni Geodes in the Crystallarium?
I don't think so, because they don't count as a gem.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, because then you could, like, break it open and get more.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you don't care, I'll go ahead and start saving up, but...
Yeah, go for it.
I'll go ahead and break open the regular geodes and the mystery boxes. Is there anything we need to donate? Gunther needs the anchor.
Leaving you to all of the work in town, and I'm just futzing about.
Okay.
Picking up forage.
I'll check for any presents.
I did pick up a cherry in the mushroom cave already.
Oh, okay.
So you're good to go there. Cows are milked and petted. All the eggs are picked up.
Awesome.
Everything's been put away. I do not have a pickaxe or a regular axe, so I can't go getting a whole bunch of wood.
Okay.
But I can try and get iron core or ore and satisfy Grandpa's shed for all the stone.
Yeah, we do need iron. My luck is not good today.
Yeah, its luck will not be on your side, so
Yeah.
it still is a risk. It's just I don't have a whole lot more to do, I guess.
Yeah, we do need to hit the mines for iron. What I can do is after I break open everything and donate, I can join you in the mines.
Okay.
Can you speed up time a wee bit? for things to open up.
Yeah, let me put it at 50% this time. It's been taking a long time otherwise.
Okay.
D, roughly 50. I decided not to burn out on playing Stardew, so I'm doing Octopath Traveler instead.
What's that?
That one is a Square Enix game where you are on an adventure. You can pick one of 8 different characters, join up with the rest as part of your party. It's just basically your regular JRPG, kind of fair.
Oh, okay.
Imagine if you're playing FF15, but then you just are following the storyline of one of your companions if you wanted to, and you still had to fight with everybody else.
Oh, okay.
It's not bad, because I can start off as any one of 8 characters, either a wizard / scholar, a cleric, an apothecary, a thief, a dancer, I think a former paladin, or a merchant. There's one more, hunter. And it's like, you could focus on that story, but you pick up the others as a means of not dying. It's good to have all the other party members with you. And I enjoy it. My only complaint is that it doesn't feel like the story is a lot. Like, it's very bare bones when it comes to some of the characters and their development and whatnot, but I think I overthink when it comes to writing a lot, so...
Gotcha. I think it's okay.
It's a work in progress. We all are works in progress, after all.
Agreed. Put some more crab pots out.
So, what are you going to be focusing on for a bit? Now that you've got to wait for your game, mostly.
Oh, well, I've got the new idea for the game jam. Which I'm kind of not super organized on at the moment. I'm just kind of spitting out ideas.
Yeah, it's just... that's a good start. That's what you need.
Yeah. I've got the Warlock designed. Teddy. Tiefling Warlock.
Teddy!
Then I've got Janice, who is one of the DMV employees. I think she's going to have worked there like around 85 years. Never missed a day.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. I'm thinking she's like the granddaughter of a goblin who first met Teddy, because he's been sitting there for like 200 years.
Oh god. He's been here ever since her grandfather was
Yeah,
working.
something like that. I don't know about the main character yet. I haven't really thought about it.
Main character could be the blank slate.
Yeah. It'll be a kinetic novel, which means no major endings, just one ending.
Okay.
There'll be like flavor choices, but nothing like crazy, you know.
Suddenly you die at the DMV like this is a fucking Clerks movie.
Oh, right. No, it's not going to be anything crazy like that. Just something with flavor text differences. Then I was thinking of some kind of lich character. Because my thought process is that the DMV are kind of like circles of hell.
Suckers. Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, but there's not like 9 of them. It'd just be like 4 or 5.
Yeah. One of the circles of hell is getting your driver's license updated so you can move on to the afterlife.
Right. Well, like the whole point of the game would be trying to get your gender marker changed on your license.
Yeah.
So like the first circle would be, I don't know, like, I'd have to think about it, but like each circle would have like different kind of challenges you'd have to overcome, whether that be forms or your verification ritual, something like that. then what else did I think on? I've got the concept for the DMV itself, which is like kind of a cavernous inside place with torches and such.
Hmm.
I don't know if I want a lava moat or not, but
Lava mode?
yeah, like you have to cross the lava moat to get to the front desk or something.
Oh god. It's like you have to say the incantation correctly, and then it's
Right.
just a whole bunch of like them making fun of each other's accents or some shit.
Yeah.
It's like, no, we're not doing this.
But yeah, that's kind of like my general idea at the moment. I have to sit down and actually write shit
Yeah.
for it.
That's the hard part is like a good, well-rounded story can be like 2 or 3 different aspects of the same topic.
Mm.
But I don't know how much we care to like really dig into that at the DMV.
Right. It's supposed to just be like something
Quick,
light-hearted. Ooh, a
yeah,
little
quick, short, simple.
treasure chest. That's cool.
Hmm?
I opened up a treasure chest.
Oh,
I got a mystery shirt. Nice.
my screen must have been like frozen or something because I was still seeing you just in the menu.
Oh, yeah,
A mystery shirt.
it's made from the leftovers of mystery box. There's a hat that you can get too.
Oh my god, that's
I,
great.
I opened up a mystery box and got 2 mystery boxes.
Nice. Look, I use one wish for more wishes.
A lot of mixed seeds, totems. We're gonna be swimming in totems.
Yes.
Really should probably use them, but that feels like a waste. Ooh, Maki roll. Ooh, salad. Quality fertilizer. That'll be good for next month. Ooh, 5 big bombs.
Very, very nice.
Chowder.
Yeah. I recommend holding on to more bombs for the skull cavern.
5 mega bombs.
Shit, man.
It's gonna be fun.
This is gonna be so much.
Blueberry tart. That sounds tasty.
Hmm.
Deluxe speed grow. And I run out of room in my inventory. Combine those two. A lot of food items, interestingly enough. Okay, let's see if I can
They
donate
know.
anything.
They know that we're gonna need actual cooked food in the
Yeah,
future.
for real. I can donate 2 things. No rewards yet. Use the bomb to get to the dwarf in the mines. I'm not sure where he's at. Coffee. More salad. In the entrance. Oh, is he to... Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's right. That's right. Do you use a bomb, or does it just unlock eventually?
I thought it unlocked, but maybe it is a bomb.
Wait, what is this? What's this box here in Clint's store?
Oh, there was a the railroad boulder. It says drop off iridium or at the crate in his place. So it's like 20
Oh,
coal and 20 iridium
okay.
ore.
Well, I guess I'll drop off the little bits of coal I have here. Got 8.
Yeah, does it let you drop it off piecemeal?
Let me, so...
I-
I'm
okay.
hoping so.
Yep. I mean, if it lets you do that, then it lets you do that. Perfect.
Alright, back to the farm. In the entrance, use the bomb on the pink rock. Okay. Quick stack. We have 39 warp totems to the farm.
More incoming.
So the treasure chest is worth 5,000.
Ooh. And I think that's all it's good for, unless you can make a shirt out of it.
Well, you
Produces a
can,
dye.
but that's an expensive hat. It makes a pirate hat. I don't care about the pirate hat. It's fine.
Okay. Okay. I think you're the only one who's a Fashion Souls person here anyway, so that's fine. Fashion
Let me see what this shirt
Souls!
looks like. It's kind of interesting. I like it. A little question mark on the front of the shirt.
Yeah. I am a mystery, he says, walking up to Ian.
Oh yeah, I can give Ian presents this week now. Grab
Yeah.
an ice cream cone.
Yeah, I stole back the wild honey so I could give it to Mateo, because apparently he likes that.
Mm.
He's a wild honey fan. Alright, back to floor 60 to drop some of this off. Ooh, got a houseplant.
Nice.
Also got some frozen geodes and some more coal that we can use.
I guess I'll sell the treasure chest then.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Okay. So keep the cooking. Got 15 iron ore out of that as well. Okay, cool. Put the cooking away. I don't know where I put the bombs at. There we go. Monster loot. Okay, that makes sense. So the bombs are in the monster loot. I'll go ahead and move them to the cave chest, actually.
Okay.
Guess just one. Oh wait, that's farm cave, not... We can't access the chest at
At the
the
mines, no.
mines, yeah. Okay. That's fine. For the iron... Oops. Mill boulder... Iron bars. Okay, so they need actual bars and not iron ore.
Yeah.
Okay, get iron
So
ore going.
5 ore to every coal.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm trying to grab as much as I can today, even with the luck.
Okay. Alright, bombs be there. Actually, no, I'll bring them to the cave, along with some food. We're gonna need bug meat as well, so I might gather some bug meat on the first floors.
Alright, sounds good.
Just need some food. How are you on food?
I'm pretty good. I've got the cave carrots on me.
Oh, okay.
This stuff doesn't damage me like it used to.
That's good.
There we go.
Let's see what defense items I've got. 1, 2, 1,
It's my ass kicking outfit, bitch!
4. I think my boots are really
All
the only thing that's good.
Here we go. It'll be the first time, and probably the only time I'll mention it in the stream, but I am wearing a black bucket hat, I'm wearing a belted coat, and no pants, and I am attacking all of these monsters with
Excellent.
vigor. They're all terrified of me in my... Do these have hearts on them? I think these boxers have hearts on them.
Which ones?
The ones I'm wearing.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Aw, that's precious.
Okay. Got my fishing rod, pickaxe. Don't think I'll need my axe. And then, I'll bring a bomb for the entrance. Guess just a regular one?
Yeah, a small one's fine.
Okay. Alright, headed there.
That sounds good. We'll see you in a bit.
Wrong one. Then I will put the bomb here, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yep, that worked. Awesome. If you wanted to come up and talk with Mr. Dwarf whenever you can.
I probably will in a second.
Yeah, whenever you don't need to at the moment. You know, you're pretty good for mining for a human. Oh, I actually understand them.
Yep.
Dwarvis Safety Manual. Bombs deal 25% less damage to you. That might be useful. Life Elixir 2000. Oil of Garlic. Drink this and weaker monsters will avoid you. Ooh. Oh, and he sells bombs. It's expensive, but... Oh, I got the rare crow. Shall I get the rare crow?
Go for it.
Stone cairn. Decorate a piece for the farm. And that's about it. Bombs will probably be useful to gather, unless we can build them ourselves.
We can, actually.
Do I have that recipe? What's it
You
under?
should have...
Machinery?
You should have a few. Let's see. Combat and rings.
I just have cherry bombs. Because my combat's terrible.
Yeah. Mine's pretty low, too. Hey. 6, yeah.
Okay.
6 for combat, 5 for mining.
I will work on that then right now.
It's like, I don't even know who to go to who has, like, pants. Maybe Emily?
Let me look that up for you.
Actually, I'll look it up. You're busy.
Okay.
I can Google my own.
Your own pants.
Stardew! Stardew pants. Stardew Valley pants. Please, I need pants.
I'm assuming the bugs are on the first levels, right?
Yeah, the earlier ones.
Okay. Luck is not going to be great, though. Guess I'll get slimes while I'm down here as well.
Yeah, we can start making slime eggs if we want.
Any good pants?
I'm looking through. Clothes shop in town. Only buy hats. I accidentally threw away my pants and would like them back. Am I allowed more pants, or do I no longer have pants privileges? Just put a staircase in the pants slot. What?
What?
That's what one of the top comments was.
Are you on like Reddit or?
Oh yeah, definitely for this one.
Oh,
Made
okay.
the same mistake my first playthrough also. Spent most of the middle game in my underwear. Just befriend Emily and make sure that you have a sheep or a rabbit so you can make cloth. So basically I'm naked.
Yeah, until you can get Emily. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm working on Emily currently, so I'll make you some pants as soon as I can.
I appreciate that very
Of
much.
course. Always
In the
happy to
meantime,
help a cousin out. Oh wow, that's
yep.
copper.
And in the meantime, I'm going to go and befriend this dwarf in my native clothing.
Yes. Just call it like
Cuddle?
traditional outfit.
Yes. It's kind of like being in your birthday suit, except just a little bit extra
Right.
to censor for the Disney Channel.
Come on, bugs. Where are you at? I want slimes. I mean, yeah, skirts count as bottoms, but we don't have the ability to make either.
I want to put a staircase in my pants, but where do I find a staircase?
You can build one. It's
Oh,
99 stone. It's underneath
Oh shit.
combat rings.
Huh. I forgot about that. I
Yeah.
wonder if it actually works.
I mean, if you want to try it.
Alright, bear with me, Martin. I might break the game. It does not work.
Maybe in an earlier
The internet
version.
lied to me. How could it?
Maybe in an earlier version it worked. One
Maybe.
bug meat. Boy, bug meat's a lot harder than I expected to get. We had so much bug meat.
We had bug meat, it became bug steaks, and then it became steak on a steak.
Oh. That one dropped coins.
Interesting. Coin slimes.
Level up. Your. I don't think my character wore a skirt last game. Unless there was like a kilt option.
Yeah, like at best.
Copper.
Oh, it is the precious stone section, so, yeah, sure. Okay.
What is it?
Getting the forges to do iron.
Mm.
So we're gonna need so damn much of it.
Yesterday I got 2 new Junji Ito books.
Ooh! Which ones did you get?
Liminal Space. I haven't read those yet.
Okay.
I got volume 1 and 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah, excited. They're just short stories, so not like major ones, but I like all his stuff usually, so.
Yeah, no, Junji Ito is fucking baller.
Yeah. Definitely one of my favorite horror.
Yeah, I love the fact that there's usually the juxtaposition people have where they put the guy who does Ghibli movies, whose name is completely like passed me by, but I know he shares that last name with
Miyazaki.
Miyazaki. He
Yeah.
shares that last name with the other creator of Elden Ring. But anyway, Miyazaki is
And
an
Zelda.
incredibly like gruff, kind of jaded person. And then there's Junji Ito, who loves his cats and draws a slice of life style like comic about his cats, but in his typical horror fashion. So it is horrifying.
Nice.
I love it.
I think one of the I think No Longer Human messed me up more than anything.
Oh no.
Um, if you haven't, like, Junji Ito didn't write that one,
Oh, okay.
but he did the artwork on it. Um, and
Real quick, hang on a
it's
second, Martin.
okay. Slimes, I want bugs. Take the cherry bombs, I guess.
Okay, thank you for your patience. My roommates had a good question about laundry.
Oh, no problem.
So you were saying No Longer Human really messed you up. Who did that one?
Yes. Have you read that one yet, or
I have not. No,
okay?
like I know some of Junji Ito's stuff too, so I don't know all of them, but I really like his stuff, what I've seen
Right.
so far.
So, like I said, he didn't write it, but it's an adaptation of a very old story. Let me see what year it was written. Give me 1 second.
Mhm.
It was written by Osamu Dazai in, if it will tell me, 1948.
Okay.
Um, and it's basically like an autobiography of his really fucked up, messed up life that he went through.
Oh no.
And it deals with a lot of heavy subjects, like a lot of content warning for
Mhm.
for it if you read it.
Yeah.
But it's beautifully illustrated, obviously, because Junji Ito. Um, and it's just kind of like, I don't know, like it hits different than all the other stuff because like when you're reading it, like when you're normally reading Junji Ito stuff, it's like stuff that's made up, like horror book stuff that's made up and things like that. But this is like actually
Yeah.
somebody's life that they went through, and you're like, fucking Christ, like it's awful.
It's like I
Um,
would hope that you have therapy and
yeah.
that you have all the drinks you could ever want to cope with this.
Well, it didn't end greatly for the author, no, but
Oh. Oh,
yeah.
oh shit. Okay.
Um, like I said, content warning for No Longer Human. But if you get the chance to read it, and if you look up the warnings and all that, and you feel like you can handle it, I'd say definitely read Juju Ito's adaptation of it.
Okay.
Because the artwork really lends, I think, something extra with it.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Oh
that it
boy.
really needs it,
Sorry about that.
but yeah,
That is in. You know what? I do kind of want to look into it.
yeah. I definitely would. I mean, I'd let you lend me my copy, but obviously it's a little far away. But
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's fine. Like I do enjoy good horror, especially if it's existential or psychological.
yeah, like
There are some times though that, ugh,
yeah, like I had to take breaks with this one. Like I had
oh
to take
jeez.
like yeah, I had to take like a good few days break after like one of the chapters because I was like, fuck. So
Yeah.
like yeah, it's just a lot. Um, but yeah, it's really it's one of those that definitely will stick with you once you're done with it.
Well, it certainly stuck with somebody because I'm gonna assume if it didn't end well for the author.
No, it doesn't, unfortunately.
And
Great.
someone decided to like illustrate that story too. That's impressive.
Yeah, yeah, and it's done really well, I think. Like they don't show like all the gruesome stuff,
Mhm.
like up close and personal, but it's definitely implied enough to where it's stuff is happening. Um,
Yeah, I can kind of get the gist of that.
yeah,
And usually like exploring into good horror or at least what people experience
hmm
can be a very good catharsis as well.
Yeah.
I am still not allowed, like, both my brother and Griff have, basically forbidden me from reading I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream.
Oh my god, it's so good though.
It is a good
Why
classic, but they're
why don't
also like,
they want you to read it?
I think they're concerned that I may be more affected by it,
Oh, gotcha.
and
Well,
and it wouldn't go well.
it does have some like content issues. I mean, I don't know how aware
I
you
know
are.
I know what it entails. I know the story of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. It's
Mm-hmm.
just I haven't actually, like, read it.
Gotcha. Well, there's the video game.
Yeah. That's always a workaround, yeah, for sure.
um, I mean, the video game is honestly like really not that bad. Obviously, it's an old point and click.
Yeah.
But the intro is actually voiced by the author himself.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so the voice of the computer is the author, which I think is fantastic that he agreed to do that.
Yeah.
I don't think he liked how the game mostly came
Portrayed it.
out, but I think from what I remember, I think he was generally okay with it. But it
Okay.
wasn't like, there's an author that really hated their adaptation. I don't remember. Oh, Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Lady who wrote Mary Poppins. I think she hated the Disney version.
Yeah.
Um, but I think if I recall correctly, the author um,
Was
didn't
okay with
mind
this one.
didn't mind yeah, most of it.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like the change in a different medium does take something away from it.
It's difficult. It's difficult, especially when you change it to like a '90s point and click where you're having to make puzzles and stuff like that. Plus, dealing with like really sensitive content. Um,
Yeah.
like it's just kind of difficult. I think they did the best they could though.
Yeah. Especially with like the kind of censorship that you would have during that time.
Yeah, they surprisingly don't shy away from like just outright saying what happened to some of the characters. But I think they reduced a little bit a couple of things here and there. Like I think one of the characters was like tortured forever, and like they reduced kind of like the description of that. But yeah, I mean it's like 5 pages long. Like it's not a very long story. Oh no, Bucks!
Haha.
Hey Glow, welcome back. Happy 69, nice.
Nice. Completely just derail this horror discussion.
It's having a heavy
69.
content. 69, nice.
It's like never fail, not once.
It's fine. They didn't know.
No, it's for the best.
Probably.
Let's see, other good sci-fi stories. Doesn't necessarily have to be horror.
Galaxy Quest.
Oh god.
One of my absolute favorite movies. Galaxy Quest.
Really?
It
Do
is-
tell.
It is my favorite. You haven't seen it?
I have.
Oh, okay.
I remember Buy, Grab, Fuzz, have
Yeah,
just
I just love all of it.
them.
The
Just taking the
only
piss out of Star Trek.
the only thing I don't like about it is Tim Allen.
Oh, really?
It is, yeah. I'm not a fan of Tim
That's
Allen.
fair.
But I love everybody else.
Whoever wrote this episode should die.
Yes.
All that article was like, 5 sentences about my boobs and how they fit into my suit. Never bother to ask me what I do on the show. You do the wait, let me think of it. I repeat the computer, Fred.
Yeah.
Proceeds to repeat the computer throughout the entire fucking movie.
And it took me forever to like realize that Tony Shalhoub was in that movie. Oh no, I don't want to deal with these bugs. No.
You have to remind me who Tony Shalhoub is.
He played Monk.
I know faces. Oh yes.
Yeah, and that and I loved Monk, and I was like, I just didn't put the two and two together. Like, oh fuck, it's Monk, you know?
Yeah, he's the most chill guy there, and he's eating popcorn, enjoying this adventure,
Yeah.
not taking it seriously.
I don't know if Tim Allen is a good actor or if everyone's just like gaslit themselves to think that he is.
little bit of both. He was just really popular with Home Improvement, but,
Yeah.
too much drugs.
I never watched Home Improvement though, so that
That's probably for the best.
yeah.
He wasn't necessarily bad, but yeah, there's a difference between a movie star and an actor. And there will be some people where they play different roles and you just don't fucking notice. Like most people won't say Matthew McConaughey can act.
I'm trying to remember who that
And
is.
he mostly did a whole lot of rom-coms. Have you ever seen Interstellar?
No.
Damn. He would be the major one because he is the main character, Cooper, in that one. And it completely went by my brain the entire time.
Uh,
I'm staring at his face. I can absolutely identify him as Matthew McConaughey, but then just watching the movie, I forget that's him.
gotcha.
That is an actor. And some people, they are actors.
Yeah.
They may not start as good actors, but they can become them.
Exactly.
Who's another good one? Mark Hamill. I
Mark
mean,
Hamill. Yeah.
yeah, I watched the entire series of The Fall of the House of Usher
I
and
need to
did
watch
not
that.
register that Mark Hamill was in it. you you do need to watch it. I will say content warnings.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Um,
Well, I think you explained some of it before.
yeah, I might have. Just because it's like it is The Fall of the House of Usher. It is based off of Edgar Allan Poe's works. People die horribly.
It's Edgar Allan Poe. I mean, would
Yeah.
would we want anything else?
No, you would not. I mean, how they execute them or adapt the stories like The Pit and the Pendulum and whatnot,
Mhm.
those are fantastic. So as a writer, I loved it.
Oh, I got Monster
You
Slayer
d-
goal.
Oh, nice.
I wonder what I killed enough of.
A grub.
Possibly.
Said you kept the valley safe by defeating a grub. I don't know if that's sarcasm.
Definitely acting like a man who worked in home improvement because it was way before today's culture. Yeah, I think it was like home improvement is very much like gender roles, really. Generally, I don't
Yeah,
know much.
it was a little bit of that while trying to have good role modeling for parents, and I don't remember a lot of it.
Oh, that never really works out
Like,
long run, does it?
yeah,
Like the Cosby Show.
uh, we don't talk about the Cosby Show.
Like,
I mean, we have to, kind of have to. So the fact that it's Tim Allen, he recently had a criminal drug charge or whatever, and then got into another TV show about being a recovering drug addict and having a family and shit. It's like
oh,
that's therapy. That's him trying to journal through his shit.
gotcha.
But on Home Improvement, he had like 3 sons, and he also had a next door neighbor who would give him and his wife and the others advice, which usually ended up being pretty good sage advice.
Hmm.
Wilson was the best part of that show. Him and Al Borland, because Al Borland was usually the one who said, "I don't think so, Tim." And he's just trying to be like the more sane and normal of the pair while working on their home improvement show.
Okay.
But he still is like, he's a big, burlier guy with a big old beard wearing flannel, so he still is like the stereotype.
Yeah. I I have this memory of being at a restaurant. And I don't know if this is like a legit memory or if this is like something my brain has put into my body. Uh I think there was home improvement on the TV at the restaurant, but
Mhm.
I don't think it was like the real home improvement show because all I remember is that it was this guy who was on a table and he was drilling upwards and the drill like went into the bottom of his jaw and like
Uh,
it was very clearly like not real, but it has seared itself into my brain and I have no idea what it was from and I don't even know how old I was, but I was old enough to where I shouldn't have been seeing that probably. But
Probably not. And the fact that they showed that on public television and
yeah,
they had it showing at a
yeah,
restaurant?
it was at a restaurant and I caught it cuz like it was like one of the TVs behind, like off in the distance and like and it was this guy who was like it looked like a sitcom kind of setup or maybe in my brain it was like, maybe looking back, maybe it was some kind of like SNL skit. I don't know. Like that's the kind of vibe I get from it, like looking back on my memory of it. But it's this guy who's like holding a piece of wood down with his chin, drilling upwards, and like blood coming out of his mouth. And I cannot tell you what it's from. And like, dear God, I want to find it because I want to know what it was from.
It's
but
like, yeah, people won't believe me.
but yeah, like that's literally the only thing I remember of it. That's
Huh.
that's literally the only thing I remember, and I have never been able to find it. There's also this one other scene that I remember from a movie as a kid that I have never been able to find. It's this it's this like really dark scene. From a movie I knew I wasn't supposed to be watching. No idea what though. Um, Probably at a friend's house. And it's this dark scene where this guy gets thrown into a pit and there's these blades on the walls, and like he either gets pushed or he like falls into it and it cuts away, and there's like this splash of blood that like arcs onto the wall, and that's the only memory I have of that. It's just bizarre what your brain remembers, and it bugs the fuck out of me because it's so clear in my brain, but I don't know what it's from.
Yeah, I have a few like that. Like when I was a kid and you had to like go to wherever room in the house had the channel box to
Hmm.
change the channels in the whole house. So I remember going downstairs, changing the channel. I was just flipping through them because you didn't have the guide at the time. It was just you hit up or down on the remote.
Yeah.
And I passed by like one that's like, I don't know what show this is, but it looks interesting. And Uh, it escalated into something that isn't appropriate to really talk about on air,
Late night
but
TV kind of.
kind of like late night, just one receptionist taking care of this office, and then a whole bunch of guys rush in. Didn't
Oh.
see anything particularly violent, but it is still was like
Yeah,
traumatizing.
it's in your brain. Yeah.
It's in your brain, and it's like, and then I think I found out later it was from Clockwork Orange.
Oh, I've never seen that actually.
I never have either, so I intend to at some point watch it to know for sure, was this actually Clockwork Orange, or
Yeah,
was it just like, now I have it in my mind that that's probably what it
gotcha.
was?
Yeah, I even posted on Reddit on the like, looking for, or the one of those threads, like subreddits where you're trying to find something that you don't know what it's from. Never got
Mhm.
a response about the the guy being pushed into the pit one. I never posted about the one with the drill going through the bottom of the mouth.
Mhm. Yeah, because unfortunately the being shoved into a pit and then, like, seeing a splash of blood up on the
Yeah,
wall,
super
that's vague
generic,
enough.
but like I can see it in my brain and I could probably even like draw it, but
Mhm.
yeah, I don't know anything about the around it. I
Yeah,
want to say
you
it was some kind of ritual. It was like definitely some kind of like not modern day thing,
mhm.
like a fantasy movie perhaps, but that's all I can really pinpoint. I hope one day.
It's probably you can, especially if you have a drawing now and you try again on some of the other Reddits or, some of the I'm trying to find this thing in particular because
It's so generic though. It's so difficult.
but with the drawings in your mind it might actually help to narrow it down. But you're right. There's
Yeah.
a ton of things out there that are just so this has been in so many different things
Yeah,
that doesn't help me narrow it down.
exactly. Plus, like, I don't really know what year. Like, not to mention, like, even if I knew the year that I watched it in, that
Mhm,
doesn't mean that's the year of the movie, you know?
mhm.
It might have been some kind of schlocky B movie as well. Like, I have no idea. But
Yeah. It's like me walking
I'm a
in.
geode.
I walked in one time and my mom had fallen asleep in front of the TV as she usually did. And the channel, I was watching it for a couple of seconds and then realized it was a porn channel.
Oh no.
And so it's like it's daytime TV and changes to porn at a certain hour. It's like,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
hmm, let's turn this off. Didn't
Yeah.
stop shit.
But yeah, I think the one that bugs me the most is definitely the drill through the bottom of the mouth one, because
Yeah.
that one was very clear, and it went on for like a, a good minute. Like it was clearly a gag, but
A, a, a gag? Like, was there canned laughter for this?
I don't know. Like I don't think that I was close enough to the TV to like.
No,
But
for
like
sure.
the way I remember it being filmed, it was clearly like supposed to be a humorous thing, like
Mm,
because of the way it was shot and like just the copious amounts of blood. Like it was obviously not like realistic. But yeah,
okay, fair. Yeah.
preschool trick to grow up by being a pet. Preschool. Like we've got weird shit
Listen,
that
you
we've
just want
done.
to be put down on record that you got pushed by her and got her in trouble. It's like, you'll forever remember me now. It's like, yes, but actually, no. I think that actually reminds me of something that I was sneaking around the stairs to see what my parents were watching.
Hmm.
And I don't know what it was. I think like something terrible had happened to this guy or his daughter or something. He just looked absolutely haunted. And the next thing I know is like he gets up from sitting down, runs headfirst into a wall, and just like ends up, you see his face covered in blood. It's like he was trying to kill himself or
Oh
something. It's
wow.
like, and I'm going to go back to bed and not let my parents know that I saw that for the rest of my life.
Yeah, it's like I was over at a friend's house and they put on The Mummy, and I knew I wasn't supposed to
Oh
watch
God.
it.
Oh God. The scarabs.
Yeah, was not great.
That's wasn't a good start, but I mean, that's the earliest time to find out about your sexuality is watching The Mummy. It's like I had to explain this concept to, I think, my mom or somebody else. It's like, the
Hmm.
mummy is when you discover whether you are straight, gay, or bi.
I don't think I discovered it then. I'm trying to think, like, I don't know when that would have happened, really.
And it's not always the same, but it's like, that's one of the big ones.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on the dark levels now. I don't like the dark levels. I got 41 bug meat, though. That's not bad. I'll go
Very
ahead and start
nice.
heading back.
Yeah, it's, oh, hell, it's already 8 p.m. Damn.
Hmm.
Time gets away from you. I didn't even buy more seeds or anything. Not that we would have been able to grow anything else. Maybe radishes.
Right.
A shit ton of radishes. On the other hand,
Just not me not attracted to anyone in the mummy because none were my type. There you go.
you know what? Good. Save yourself. Let's see, we got 1, 2.
I was like, why is there a staircase here? And then I remembered.
Yeah, it was me. I did that.
Do we have any winter roots?
Let me check the
I can make
forage.
I can make those with
Yes, five. Five
nice.
winter roots.
I can make some root platters then with these cave carrots.
Ooh, very nice. Go for it. I don't think we need them anymore.
No, we already donated.
Max Rider X, I knew I liked aliens at 7 years old. Listen, learn early. Learn early and keep your fetishes to yourself until you're an adult. Don't tell your parents. Never tell your parents.
Nope. Absolutely not. Alright, got the
I think I'm
food.
still horrified. Not fetish territory, more of like the thing that you saw when you were a kid that still haunts you kind of thing. This is one of those. But the old, I don't remember his full name, Conway, whatever. The old Batman animated series. When you originally were finding out about all of them, it wasn't Adam
Hmm.
West or any of the old comic book style. It was the full-on animated one. And there
Hmm.
was the episode about Clayface. It was an actor who sometimes would use this clay stuff and it would, no, maybe that was after. Have to rewatch. All I remember is that someone was really pissed off at him and they decided to take the clay that he would use to like change his face and look like a completely different person, and they just dumped the whole thing onto his face, and it turns him into the clay face by the
Oh,
end of it.
okay.
But it was the fact that he was being held down and screaming during the whole process, and all you're seeing is the silhouette on the wall.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're showing this to kids.
Yeah. I fully think that a lot of those older kid shows definitely had a lot
We're
of
not for kids.
the fetishes in it. I think one of the more popular ones was what was the Spy Girls one. I forget the name of it. It
Totally
was
Spies?
I think so. Yeah, there's like a lot of inflation that goes on.
Oh my god, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, let me look that up real quick. Yeah, it's totally spies. There's like a lot of like trapped women and inflation that goes on in that show,
I
apparently.
mean, that was also like Xena and Wonder Woman. Like anytime that they all got tied up, definitely lead to some bondage fetishes.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
Glow. It says, wait, inflation? Yeah, that's a thing. I think the Sonic fan
Like,
base really likes inflation for some reason.
mm, there's a lot of them. There's
This
the
is an
ones where
18
it's
plus
like
stream. I'm just saying.
this is an 18 plus stream, so I can't talk about fetishes. Inflation as in boob expansion kind of thing,
Or
or
body
belly
expansion.
expansion, any kind of
It
like
can be
body
like
part
anything of
expansion.
the body. Yeah, it can be like particular body parts. It can be the entire body. It's just like anything that gets expanded. So, um,
Do with that what you will.
yeah, yeah. It's it can be like I think it can be like either like I think it's a spectrum as well.
Hmm.
Like it can be like really hardcore, or it can be like with anything. There's always a spectrum, and that kind of stuff. But yeah, for some reason, I think the Sonic fan base is really into inflation. For some reason, I don't know.
I
I don't know why.
I couldn't tell you why specifically. I didn't have a Sonic OC way
I
back
didn't
when,
either.
but
I never got into Sonic really, to be honest. But
yeah. But everyone has to find an exploration and an outlet for certain
right,
things, and
exactly. Yeah,
that's one of them.
yeah. Not shaming. Everybody's got their kink, right? Like, but yeah, it's.
Listen, there's
I just think maybe a lot of those older kid shows definitely had some like sus stuff when you look on it now. It's
yeah, you
like,
go back and you look at them. There's like the top 10 jokes that they made in Animaniacs that we can't believe got through the censors.
oh yeah, yeah.
And like the top one is like they were looking for evidence of some kind of crime. That's all I could get out of the context of the visuals.
Hmm.
And Dot comes over and says, "I found Prince, the musician." And she's holding him in her arms. And Yakko goes, "No, no, 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 fingerprints." And he's like wiggling his hands to show he meant like fingerprints.
Yeah.
And she looks at Prince in her arms and he like flourishes his hair and she's like, "I don't think so," and throws him out. It's like,
Yeah,
how did that get past censors?
because kids aren't gonna pick up on that, much less
Can't.
sometimes adults. It's just kind of
It's
funny.
it sometimes is only meant for the older generation.
Yeah.
Listen, kissing and hand holding we don't give enough to. I can't believe we still do the joke about censoring hand holding. Although I think it's not a joke, is it? Like in
Do
some
do we
medium
censor
they
that?
actually do censor the hand holding, yeah. I think.
Oh,
Are we all in our fucking 30s?
I guess so. Welcome.
Oh god. Welcome everybody. We're around 30 ages of 35 and 36 right now.
I just turned 36, so
And I'm
I'm.
turning 36 next
There
week.
we go. I'm old enough for this conversation.
Yes. Listen. Your level of innocence has nothing to do with your age, just how much you're willing to experience shit.
I'm not innocent whatsoever.
I've I see your book. I intend to buy it and read it at some point.
Oh
Just to say I
no.
have. Look, you
Uh,
support your fellow authors. Plus,
yeah.
I'm still over here being like, oh my god, I'm too embarrassed to put out any smut. And it's just like, Kat, for the love of God, you're turning 36. Get
Just do
the fuck
it.
over it.
Just
Just
do
do
it.
it. Who cares if it's not everyone's cup of tea? Who cares if it's not like the body parts that everyone in your friends groups like. Just do it.
Yeah. Do we want to smoke this tuna meal fish? It's 300.
Yeah, you know what? Go for it. Unless there's
Is there a
like a
recipe?
need to use it in a recipe for anything else.
Not specifically for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't let it become like a maki roll or something, because that is a huge fucking waste.
Just love to stream someone's writing MHA?
My Hero Academia?
Oh, okay. I don't I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's a cute one. I didn't finish it, but it's basically like kids getting superhero powers and then going to an academy kind of thing.
Okay.
Then there's To Be Hero X, which is more recent and I think darker in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not based off of like any genetic thing. It's about whether people trust you and they believe that you have a power. So it has a way of backfiring.
Ah.
And right now, I think they're building up the cast to eventually have a tournament arc, but all the characters have been very interesting so far. I want to know about the damn dog who was wearing a detective outfit and a tie. Everyone else is a human. Let me be clear. It's all about like your social media presence and whether you are seen as a cool, kind, nice person or strong person or whatever else. And then there's a dog who's looks like they were a detective who got polymorphed
Hmm.
into like a pug.
Okay then.
And my entire household is like, what is up with the dog? I must know. I must know. I'm gonna actually go find a picture of this dog that I'm talking about.
Okay. Also, our money is at 69. Nice.
Nice. I knew it. His name is Ahu. Oh my god, he's so cute though. He's also got a shadow behind him, and I'm wondering about that.
Look. Does he turn into a human?
I have no clue.
Oh, weird.
That's what's so weird about it is like I'm sitting here going like, okay, so who is this? And then I start looking at the rest of these. Okay. Okay, I can kind of see where we're going backwards.
Ooh, we got a diamond from
I
the...
feel cheated. They should have shown us Ahu before Lucky Cyan, but no. I want to know about the dog in the hat, damn it. Sorry.
Oh, is our
I will chill.
shed done? I think our shed is
No.
done, right? No?
Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, the one that Robin did. It should be
Yeah.
done.
We
I
can
completely forgot about
we could
that.
probably move our preserves there tomorrow then.
Yeah. Move anything out of the nearby chest so it doesn't automate.
Yeah. Well, I'll let it automate overnight. That's fine.
Okay.
I'm ready if you are.
For sleep.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, let me get my butt back to the house. Yeah, so far, while we've been watching this series for To Be Hero X, it has been very exciting, very dramatic. Sometimes we will actually legitimately 40-year-old Latina woman screaming at the telenovela, like get up and go, "What the fuck was that?" It's like, what am I looking? Why did that happen? Who are these people? I have the time of my life, is what I'm saying, and I can't recommend it enough.
That's good.
If you're not a fan of like supporting Chinese animation, though, that is something to keep in mind. But so far, it's been really well written,
Cool.
well contained, well animated, and fantastic music.
Yeah.
Hiroyuki Sawano is one of my favorite composers for anime.
Nice. I can finally make a bomb.
Yay!
Ooh, I can do fighter or scout. Which one did you do?
Good question. Let me. Crap, I don't. I probably went for fighter because that is across everything.
Okay.
So,
I'll
like, all attacks dealing more damage.
I'll do
I still.
scout then.
You can still do fighter if you want, because it's like
True.
critical strike chances.
Let me look this up.
Okay.
Fighter or scout Stardew. I always have to look these up. Let's see.
50%
Top comment
only.
says I use this guide to pick my perks. Let me see what that is. There's a guide on Steam. Not sure what profession's right for you. This might help you decide. Let's see. Give me one moment. Apologies.
I'll take your time.
Combat, here we go. Let's see, Scout. At first glance, this looks awesome, but it is multiplicative bonus, not additive. That is to say you don't suddenly get 50% chance to crit. You just get a 50% bonus to whatever your chance to crit was. So base crit chance seems to be 2%, so that's not large. So it seems to be fighter is the way to go.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that then.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
And our money should be quite good today. Yes.
Yes.
Because of all the fish. And the
It
treasure
is all
chest.
those fish. Yes. 34,000. If you want to buy yourself a fucking mansion, do it.
We got a down payment.
It's
Today,
like, who wants to expand their house again?
yeah.
Huh?
Today our supervisor was like, "Oh, we'll have an icebreaker." Oh, I forgot to put in the mayonnaise and butter last night. Oh well.
Oh.
Well, guess we'll get some today then. Oh, cutscene.
Ooh.
Jody. Hi, that was quite a workout walking all the way up here. Anyway, I'd ask if you wanted to have dinner with us tonight. You don't have to, but if you decide to come, could you please bring a largemouth bass with you? That's right, one of those big slimy fish from the lake. Need one for the casserole I'm making. Well, it'll be at our house around 7 p.m. Don't forget the largemouth bass. Oh, okay, I guess I'll have to find one of those then.
Yeah, I can go fish for one.
Okay.
Nice and easy.
Our supervisor did like an icebreaker today. I'm gonna sell this diamond.
Okay. We have so many.
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, what vacations do you enjoy taking?" And I'm like, "Well, vacations."
It's like, what are those?
What? What are you talking about? What vacations?
It's like, we're allowed those? Since when? No one told me.
Yeah.
Just leave them feeling very awkward.
No, I just have those moments of like, I'm an adult. I could get on a plane at any time. And that's still such a weird concept for me. Because, like, growing up, your parents did all the traveling, and you went with them, and all of that jazz.
Yeah.
But, like, you could just get on a plane. And go somewhere, if you had the money for it, you know?
You could just be an adult and
Right.
travel?
And, like, go
What?
somewhere? It's just a weird... Like, I could go overseas if I wanted to.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. It feels...
wrong.
alien.
It feels wrong, doesn't it? Like, even if you had the money, of like, that's such a weird thought. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll milk the cows.
Okay.
Is the goat not ready yet to milk? No, it's still a baby.
I'm gonna put the roe into the fishing one because otherwise the preserve jars will continue processing aged roe.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, got cows. We got sunflowers. We've got poppy honey.
Even though you're an adult, like, you could just go and hack society and make all the money. I mean, I guess if you know how to do that.
There are other ways to kind of like make your money anyway. You could just be a streamer for most of your day.
If I pick up this preserve jar, will it give me back whatever's inside?
Probably not.
I'm gonna test it on one.
Okay.
Nope, it did not. Okay.
We do have a lot of berries anyway.
Yeah. I think it's fine if I pick it up. It looks like it's just doing blueberries and one of the trout rows. So I'll leave the trout row and just pick up the blueberry ones.
Okay.
Uh.
Yeah, chest number 3, the one that's actually just labeled chest number 3, has like 75 blueberries in it.
Okay.
As for your fridge, there we go.
So let me move this.
And a little bit of poppy honey. There we go. It is now the dwarf's birthday, so if you wish to give them something like one of the dwarf scrolls that lies in the precious stones chest, you can.
Sure.
Let's see what else he likes.
Guess we unlocked him just in time.
Yep. He loves, or they love, amethyst, aquamarine, emerald, jade, omni geodes, rubies, and topaz. We have so many.
Alright.
I will take a topaz because we have like 19 of those.
And we have enough scrolls, I think.
We do have, yeah, one of each scroll, so you can do that, but it looks like he's more of a like with those rather than love.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, you'd think, right?
Just repairing some of the fence over here.
Perfect, thank you.
I guess we could request a fence heal for one of the days, and maybe that'll heal all of it at once.
Oh yeah, they do do that maintenance. I forgot about that.
I'm not sure if they replace them all or if they just do what's needed.
Probably just what's needed overall.
Alright,
Beard
I'm
shampoo.
gonna go to the shed. Let me see what it takes for preserves. Machinery needs wood, stone, and coal. I can't fix that house. Which one?
Hmm?
Glow said, wait for work, imagine putting a co-worker cardboard boxes. Oh, the broken down rune, yeah. Yeah, you can fix it eventually. It's the greenhouse, I believe. I think it's a community center thing.
Oh, getting the greenhouse back up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. It is specifically the one in the pantry where we got to do the artisan bundle and all the crops and the animal bundle and stuff.
Okay.
So if we can get like 3 more fruits or a goat cheese, some cloth, and truffle oil.
We're waiting on the goat to grow up. I think truffle season is in the fall.
I believe so, yeah. And have fun with that. Truffle season requires pigs, so maybe we should get a couple of pigs while we're at it.
Yeah. I don't know if we have pigs unlocked yet.
No.
I think it's deluxe barn.
Yeah, it would need a deluxe barn, so I guess...
Do you want to run by Robin's? Where are you at?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
I was up north getting some fishing done,
okay.
But I can go do Robin real quick and get us a deluxe barn, and then we can buy pigs, try and get them done fast.
So much to do, so much to see.
So much to do, so much to see, so much to do, so much to see, and put it on loop until you go crazy.
Where are the blueberries you said that we had? In the fridge, or?
Not the fridge. I think it was either like a donate or chest 3. Check the one that actually says chest 3.
Yeah,
You
I
don't
got
have to
75 in there.
move.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to move in and out quite so much. You just change it there.
But the role play.
But the roleplay, yes, but we're only at 50% time slowed instead of 17% time slowed.
Let's save the grapes for the wine. So we'll do
All right, cool. I got 2 largemouth bass.
the blueberry.
Done there. Let's see. What does Robin want for a deluxe barn?
Cheesy jelly toast. That sounds tasty, actually.
Big barn needs wood, stone, and 12,000. Is that all? Really? Okay.
Were we trying to smoke the crimson fish, or were we going to try and bake the crimson fish? Did we decide?
I don't know that if we actually decided. You could bake it, you can make seeds with it, you could smoke it. I don't particularly care. I caught it, and that's it.
Right.
If there was something to do with it, then I'd care more, but
Let me look up if I can do crimson fish bait Stardew.
yes, please.
It's possible to obtain crimson fish by using challenge bait. What's that? Challenge bait is used to catch up to 3 fish at once. Crimson fish bait maker, maybe. Let's see. If I make bait from legendary fish, will I get more of them? No. Legendary can only be catched one time. Caught one time, excuse me. Yeah, so
Sorry.
we can't get another one, whatever we do with it.
We can't get. Sorry. Well, I was not paying attention, I'll be honest.
Oh, crimson fish. I was seeing if we could make bait from the crimson fish and catch more crimson fish, but you cannot.
Gotcha. Okay.
So whatever we do with it, that's what we do with it. So I'll go ahead and keep it in there for now.
Okay. Yeah, you can cook it or smoke it, and then I would say smoke it because then you sell it, and it's usually increases its value at
Yeah.
that point.
Let me see if we can smoke legendary fish.
I'm gonna go collect more wood because it looks like wood is what our bottleneck is for increasing the barn.
Okay, smoker does accept legendary fish. So that'll make a good chunk of money. Yeah, welcome.
Oh.
Thanks for stopping in, Glow.
You have a good one. Yeah, I would need to wait for Clint to open up anyway, so I'll just head to town.
Okay.
I did get 2 largemouth bass, so let me know. I could probably just put a chest down by Jody's place and you just pick it up before you go in.
That's a good idea, yeah. I'm gonna put the crimson fish in the smoker then.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Goodbye, crimson fish.
Goodbye, Crimson. I hope you come out even more expensive.
I think it will.
I hope so.
Alright, let me go ahead and sell this jelly, summer squash, hops, pet the cat. And then I'm going to go to Grimpleton Farm for the shed. What else can we put there? Could make the coal. It's fine there though.
Do you need help moving anything to the shed in Grampleton?
No, because I can do that chest trick. Right, where...
Yeah, yeah. Leave a chest down by the mine carts,
No, I
and
mean,
then
like,
you get.
I can move stuff in the chests to Grampleton.
Oh. Hmm. I thought I was just doing it because they were extensions of this space, but we'll have to see.
I don't know.
We're about to find out. Let's see
Yeah.
how good this mod is.
Because, like, one of the things does say Sunberry Farm. Farmhouse, farm cave, cabin. That's true.
Yeah,
Well, I'll go there and
makes sense.
see what happens. Let me get some wood to put a chest down.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until Clint opens up so I can get my axe, so I can go get 450 wood, so then I can go to Robin, upgrade the barn.
Okay.
It's a step.
Yeah.
Couple of steps. Another lost book.
Cherry as the gift today.
Give him a cherry.
Alright, go back to... So we needed to go to the railroad first. Then... Grampleton.
We. I just realized we have 100,000 gold.
Oh yeah, we do, don't we? Nice.
We're fucking loaded, man.
We are. Alright. Put the preserve jars down. And the good thing about the automate is that we don't have to leave spaces. So the more we put in, better.
I hope so.
Alright. Blueberries are going. Let's put the cherry in there, sure, why not?
Poof.
And those will hopefully go when we're not in the space. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. I mean, it should.
Should be fine.
Come back and visit it once in a while.
Yeah. I'll gather some wood for you.
Thank you. And I'm about to get my axe back.
I've got that wood perk as well.
Beautiful. Okay, there we go. And let's see. We do have 5 more iron bars over here by Clint's place. Did either one of us want to upgrade anything?
I don't know. What do we need? So for the next plant season, we don't need to worry about watering, right? Because we're going to still pay for...
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that shit's been fantastic. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we have enough money for that anyway.
Yeah.
I guess maybe the hoe? One of us?
Yeah, I can go grab 5 copper for that real quick. I'll go ahead and upgrade
Check
mine.
and see what hoe we already have, because I think I have... I don't know if I've upgraded mine or not.
Okay, but do you usually leave it behind then?
Yeah, it's in the toolbox.
Okay, let's see. Your
Yeah,
toolbox shows... I got a scythe. I don't see another hoe in here, though.
Oh.
I've got just a regular hoe.
Oh, I've already upgraded. It's a patched hoe. It's finished. I need to go pick it up. Okay.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So I guess we're good on that then.
I guess I'll leave my hoe and my watering can behind. We both have patched watering cans, so that's good enough.
Yeah.
You know. That's 225. Nope.
And how much wood do you need?
It says 450 in order
Okay.
to upgrade that.
Alright.
This into the shipping bin.
I'll deforest this area then.
Yeah. Tear it all down! Blow it all up!
For the good of the farm.
For the good of the farm! Let's see. And then precious stones. There. And we'll bother with upgrading anything else, because I just want to keep my stuff. Go to the fishing area. Drop this. Right. And then stop by Jody's house so we can keep the largemouth bass in a box there.
Yeah, where's Jody live?
You know the way to Marnie's?
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you reach the main square, coming from Marnie's direction, she's the first house.
Okay, next to Emily.
Mm-hmm. Right next to Emily.
Cool, cool. I gotta be there by 7 then.
My whole day is ruined now because now I have to remember an appointment at 7 p.m.
It's true. I'm in waiting mode now.
It's like, I appreciate Jody for coming in the morning to tell us, but it's also like, does no one have a phone?
I don't think so, actually.
I guess not.
I've got 333 wood.
Very nice. Excellent work.
I just got a canvas jacket.
You show the interest and then you end up getting the perks, the nice things.
Brown jacket with a fleece lining.
Ooh.
Ooh. It's so
Ooh.
fancy. I'll be
Wear that for the winter.
Working shirt.
It's got a very specific purpose.
Yes.
Survival.
Oh, I forgot to bring a chair with me.
Whoops. So did I. Oh well. Too many pine trees.
Let's see, wood and stone. Got 406 wood total then.
Awesome.
Okay, let's go find a chair. Can't just sit randomly in the kitchen.
I mean, you can.
Yeah.
Just make sure you stare awkwardly at anyone who passes by.
History shirt, put that away, because I got my new canvas shirt. Alright, I need to look up the dwarf here. They love amethyst, aquamarine. Yeah, we got lots of amethyst, so I'll put that. Still haven't gotten anything for Emily. Like the quest or anything.
Yeah, the best thing to do is just regularly give them a gift that they like.
Yeah, that reminds me, I need to give Ian something.
Yeah.
Can never remember I put the ice cream.
Yeah, that's one of my issues too, is like if I'm around food and it looks good, I'll just eat it.
Yeah.
You gotta stay out of the kitchen for that reason.
Okay, to the dwarf. Actually, let me pick up my hoe first. Got the patched hoe. What are the next upgrades I can actually get?
Okay.
Let's
How much
see.
wood do you have?
I put it all in the chest. I think you needed like 50 more wood.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Restored hoe is iron bars, 5 of those. Reinforced pickaxe. I guess I could go ahead and upgrade the hoe one more time.
Okay.
Because we really only use that at the beginning of the month.
Yeah, or when planting something new.
Yeah. But it's good for bulk, obviously. So 5 iron. You said there was iron.
Yeah, I put the iron back into the precious metals chest.
Okay. Was there a chest over here?
There was. I used it to put the largemouth bass over by Jody's place.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll run by the farm then. And that'll be 5,000 for that.
Robin and Demetrius are having the is tomato a fruit argument.
Excellent. Okay, hoe. Then I need to go to the dwarf. Let me actually stop and get some energy here. On our lovely couch.
It's a completely serviceable couch. No one should ever take that away from us.
Mm-hmm. Go look for Ian then while I'm waiting.
There we go. Deluxe barn.
Ian is near the Log Cabin Hotel. At least for now. We do have the deluxe barn option?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I'm just going for deluxe now. Haha.
Nice.
I guess we already had a big barn then.
Yeah, we did.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. That's
Okay,
how we
perfect.
got the goat.
Right. Okay.
And now this should unlock, I guess, the sheep and the pigs.
Should. Yeah. And then sheep, pigs. Yeah, that should be everything. Unless they added something else. Because it's Fantasyland. Like ostriches.
Yeah, we think we do.
Man.
I think we can only get ostriches from eggs that we find.
Yeah. Yeah, only from eggs that you find, and maybe you can raise them in a deluxe coop or something.
Mm.
But I think it's ducks and rabbits will be in the bigger coop as well.
Okay. So a big bomb is made with 4 iron ore and 1 coal.
Boy, with the ore itself.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's better.
Yeah.
Because we get more of that, but we do need a lot of iron at the moment. So I guess if we need bombs, I say we just buy them, but
Okay.
they're only like 1,000. Which does stack up after a while, but
Yeah. Yeah. For the most part, we can make some of those bombs ourselves because I can just keep going into the mines and picking up iron ore because it seems to be like the biggest thing we need. Just not today, because today is, luck's not on your side still.
Yeah.
Then again, what else do I have going on today?
Trash can. Where are you?
I guess I could go in and then also get stone and iron ore, and all the little coal sprites will give us coal so we can keep things going. So it's just a shit ton of stuff.
Yeah. Ah, Ian disappeared on me.
He's at the Log Cabin Hotel lobby.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Which is here. There you are. And yesterday, while helping Lewis move around some boxes in his house, I found a hidden statue. Looked like Lewis, but it was made of gold. Didn't look at it any longer than necessary. Not gonna judge another man's personal stuff. Okay then. This is great. Yay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I won't kink
7.
shame, but if you have a golden bust of yourself and you're the mayor of the town, I'm gonna judge you a little.
Depends on how you got that bust. Was it with the taxes that you've collected that was supposed
Yeah,
to go
did you commission it yourself? Was it a
Yeah.
gift?
How'd you get it?
Did you steal it? Did you replace the previous mayor and turn him into a gold statue?
Like the Midas touch?
Oh my god.
Or in Prince Caspian. You ever read that book?
I don't think I did, actually.
Yeah, Chronicles of Narnia, they had the Prince Caspian, and there was a whole section of them, like, essentially it's well, technically Voyage of the Dawn Treader. It was one of my favorite books from the series.
Ah.
It's a really fun adventure book where the kids get sucked into a painting and go to Narnia.
Mm-hmm.
And
Again.
just all their various like adventures that they have, and one of the things that they find is like an island where if you touch the water, whatever touches the water turns into gold.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so they're looking for these people. I think they're like mayors, or not mayors, but like landholders or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like big kahuna guys, essentially. They need to find them. And they find a gold statue in the water, and they realize, oh, somebody jumped in to swim.
Oh.
It's kind of horrifying.
Oh, well, okay, so were they fully clothed? Did they, like, jump in maybe
I
as
think
a
they were
suicide
naked.
thing?
No, I think they were naked.
Okay. Okay, so they went in to swim. Oh no.
Yeah, I would say Voyage of the Dawn Treader is probably one of the better ones. And you don't have to read the other ones in order to read that one either. It's just kind of nice, because then you're introduced to the characters. But
Okay. Well, I've seen the movie at least, so I know of the characters and the general specifics.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I'm not completely oblivious to Narnia, just Prince Caspian in particular.
Alright, the smoked crimson fish is worth 9,000.
Woo!
Very nice indeed.
No one else will be able to give them that legendary fish. I caught it with my epic fishing skills.
Yes.
Shifty eyes.
Should get a good chunk of money tonight then.
Yes.
I am going to move this preserves jar to the shed. Chest number 3 is bugging me.
He's just this random chest.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell all the starred ones and then put the rest in the fridge.
Okay. You keep the grapes since they're just so
Oh,
rare to
that's
come
true.
by.
Yeah, keep the grapes then.
But yeah, everything else I don't give a fuck.
Because eventually we'll need to make wine as well, and we'll need the grapes for that. I'll actually put them separate over here. Okay. Clint needs a little bit more coal, so I'll bring that to him.
on, ghosty. There we go.
What are you doing?
I'm in the mines again.
Oh, okay.
I yearn for the
Yearn
mines.
for the mines.
Mostly just picking up more coal and iron as I go.
Hmm.
We're getting to the point that, like, everything's kind of rote now.
It's getting there.
That, and while I'm here, the big blocks in the mines I can actually take down with my pickaxe,
Okay.
which we'll need for the big shed. Like 600 stone, holy crap.
Yeah. Definitely keep the stone. I guess I'll go tree chopping then. Or should I go mining?
That is up to you. I don't think you'll get multiples of what I've already harvested, if that makes sense. Like
It's a little
whatever I
annoying.
mine is gone, so
Oh,
you're
gotcha. Yeah.
go through and get more iron. You can always go for more bug meat if you'd like, but
Do need
yeah.
more of that. How do we get juice for Pam? Let me look that up. Pam has been
Certain
thirsty
things
for a
going in
while.
reserves. Yeah, well, Pam can deal. She was asking for like beer before we were ready.
Oh, we need a keg. Okay. And that's
Yeah.
what we get. We get a keg for a reward for completing the artisan bundle in the pantry, or the brewer's bundle remixed, I guess. Which was don't have. Can we get a keg another way?
Um, should be able to get it
Should be able to
once
build
we
it.
reach a certain level.
Yeah, at some point. Level 8 farming.
Oh boy. Okay, well we're almost there.
Okay. What level are you at?
7.
Okay. Same. Okay, yeah, we're almost there. Then... So Grandpa Shed, I need hardwood as well. Let me look and see how much of that we have. $86 hardwood. I guess I can go searching for a little bit more than that.
Alright, another 27 iron ore so far. Ooh,
Nice.
more on this floor.
I'm gonna go search for hardwood. Unless you want help in the mines.
That should be fine. Thank you, though.
Grab a chair.
The secret woods usually has stumps, and those are the ones that'll give you all the hardwood you need.
Okay.
It's more like you get 2 per stump, but better than most other places.
True, true. Get 3 whole ones. What level of the mines are you doing?
Sorry, one more time?
What level of the mines are you doing?
I'm only going between like 60 to 70. That's the icy one
okay.
that usually has iron. I guess it was muted, but I was trying to say that sometimes you'll find old, like, hardwood trees that are taller than the stumps, so they might give you a little bit more.
Okay.
But I don't remember all the places that they're at. It's usually like random spots on the farm or in some of the other places where we can make the farm.
Yeah.
Maybe Grambleton, but Grambleton just seems to be nothing but open space.
Yeah, it's very empty.
I will say, having a farm that's like the forage farm does give you more grass and trees and forage, and
Okay.
like 8 hardwood spots that replenish every day.
Oh.
So it helps a lot for those particular roles.
Well, it is what it is, I suppose.
Yeah, for now. Honestly, you've got the far more boring role of picking up wood.
I don't mind. I find it very satisfying.
Wonderful. A lot less stressful than having to fight slimes.
Yeah, though I'm fighting slimes in here, but it's fine.
They should be weaker at least.
Yeah, they are. I don't feel like I'm gonna die every 2 seconds.
Right. Yeah, I get the impression, so whenever I go over to the cherry orchard that's past East Scarp, and I get knocked out, I don't lose items. I make a, quote, donation to Jacob saving my life, but it's less fear of, like, oh, they're going to take my sword when they sneak me out of the mines.
Yeah, I like the wood cutting sound.
Ah.
Oh, I picked
Stardew
up
Valley woodcutting ASMR.
Yeah, I picked up that sound bundle, by the way,
Oh,
that
nice.
I posted in the music section if you ever wanted to take a look through it.
I appreciate it. I
Yeah.
don't currently have any projects that would use them, though. But you know me, I love collecting digital shit.
Yeah. It had a lot of good
Have you?
packs in it, so
Did you poke through a few and find any that you like?
just real brief. I haven't dug through it properly yet, but the sound effects might be interesting for projects and such.
Yay! Work on like a million projects.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I would like to get off Mr. Bones' wild ride and stop working on the one I've got eating my brain right now. I
Well,
want
if
to
you
move on to my
wanna,
sci-fi ones.
if you want to help write on the DMV story,
Hell yeah.
I am
Like,
always open for that.
well, I can definitely put down one of my better experiences at the DMV. Ooh, actually, so up here they call it the Bureau of Motor Vehicles, and our person was a fucking delight.
Oh, okay.
Like, she was one of the best, was able to help me through most of the stuff that I needed to do. But that's something to talk about. Like, for instance, nowadays when you have to go to the DMV, if you want to do this stupid real ID thing, you have to have all the paperwork, right?
Yeah, I think I need to get mine at some point. But I have a
Yeah.
passport now, so I think it's okay.
Yeah, your passport should be enough to help you get to the real ID anyway. I think it's one of the requirements that will be on there, but some of it is things like you need to have 2 bills with your current address kind of thing, which is, let me tell you, fucking stupid. But anyway, I only say that because you don't get a pay stub like you move to a new state, you need an ID to get a job, to get a pay stub, to prove where you live, to get your ID updated, but you don't have an ID, so you can. It's infuriating. However,
Yeah.
one nice thing about the company is that they kept me on for a little bit longer, and I was able to change my address, updated to what I have here now. So they actually had a pay stub for me on PTO with the new address. So it
Oh,
actually
cool.
worked out that way.
Nice.
But uh, when it comes to other proofs like insurance, they want a declarations page, which I worked in insurance. I should fucking know this. So they didn't take any of the paperwork that I brought with me in regards to that, but they did allow me to like log into my app and then print through the Wi-Fi on their printer, so they had it as proof.
Okay.
That was nice. Didn't have to leave and come back another day. She even
Yeah.
gave me like some information for getting my registration on the car updated and coming straight back so we can finish and finalize on the same day.
Nice.
Fantastic help.
I just
I
received a
would
holiday shirt.
Teddy.
Sorry, go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, you're fine. A good holiday shirt. I've run into one that was like a red silk shirt, and that's what that reminds me of.
uh,
So
I
I
look
hope
like a
so.
red coat now.
Is that a bad thing?
Well, like the British red coats.
The British are coming. The British are coming.
I think they called them lobster backs or something like that back then.
Lobster backs.
Yeah, because
I
they didn't blend in
have
particularly well.
I haven't heard that before, but that is hilarious, and now
Yeah.
I have to ask Griff that question.
I'm pretty sure they called them lobster backs, yeah. And I don't know if
Really?
that's, like, a good thing to say these days. I don't know,
Uh,
like,
I
maybe
don't know.
not.
Hang on a second.
But,
Um,
butterflies.
Griff confirms.
Yay.
Bright red like lobsters. I had never heard that phrase before, but yeah, you know what? I get it. Oh. Did you hear that, Martin?
What'd he say?
This is also a time when lobsters weren't considered fine dining. They were more like
Oh, yeah.
cockroaches. So
It's,
it's
like,
even more of an
poor
insult.
food. Yeah, okay.
Yay! My resident expert on British culture. I don't give a shit. It's either this or Google. Yeah?
Why Google British terms if British person right here?
Yeah, right? British person at least isn't going to confuse and hallucinate results. Potentially.
Unless
The
they're an
AI
AI.
will.
Is Griffin AI?
If Griff is an AI and I'm in the Matrix, please don't wake me. I'd rather be living in a simulation with him than to wake up and find out that none of this was real.
Aw.
We
True
actually
love.
have a small, like, very mean running joke about, like, babe, it's time to wake up, as a horrifying thing to say to one another. It's just like, no, don't do that to me. Don't
Oh.
don't pretend this entire time it's been a dream.
It's like the
Ah,
lamp. It's like the lamp story.
which lamp story?
Oh, you haven't seen the Reddit lamp story?
Probably not, because when you say lamp story, all I can think of is like Stephen King
Hmm.
making up any kind of story. It's like, oh, what about this lamp? It's
Oh
haunted.
no.
Ooh.
So let me actually find the lamp story.
Oh my god. We're getting into the deep lore, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's see here. So this is apparently a true story.
Mm,
Um,
if you can believe it.
it was posted in A Glitch in the Matrix 10 years ago.
Okay.
Let's see here. Uh, Parallel life awoken by a lamp. Throwaway account because this is really personal. My
Oh
last
shit.
semester at a certain college, I was assaulted by a football player for walking where he was trying to drive. Note he was 325 pounds, I was 120 pounds. While unconscious on the ground, I lived a different life. I met.
Yes. No, I do
So
remember
you
this
do that?
story.
Okay, yeah. So basically, he lives this whole life, and then one day while sitting on the couch, I noticed the perspective of the lamp was odd, like inverted. It was still in 3D, but just wrong. I was transfixed. I couldn't look away from it. I stayed up all night staring at it. The next morning, I didn't go to work. Something was just not right about that lamp. He stopped eating, stared at the lamp for 3 days, and like had an epiphany. The lamp is not real. The house is not real. None of it is real. The last 10 years of his life, not fucking real.
That
And then
is
it like
fucked up.
changes, and then he wakes up on the sidewalk back where the football player assaulted him. I'm like, holy fuck.
No. Nope, I'm
Yeah,
out.
went through
That shit right there.
3 years of horrid depression, grieving the loss of wife and children, and dealing with the knowledge that they never existed. Like,
Ugh.
it's just crazy.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit that will fuck you up for like ever. And no, I don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, but it's definitely one of those like, I just don't want that to have happened before.
You know what? I'm good. I'm good not thinking about it.
Yeah, and I
Okay.
have moments too where it's like, even if it is all a simulation, then like, so what? We think it's real, and like, does it matter if it's not real? Not really, because it's still you. It's still like your life, I think. That's kind of how I look at
Yeah.
it anyway.
Yeah, it's one way of
I guess
processing it.
I guess that's one of the questions that my game is asking.
Yeah, it's like
So,
if oh god, if we get too into it, I'll be like, this is just what Kingdom Hearts was all about.
yeah.
Where Roxas had someone else's memories. Did that make him less of a person? It's like, let's not do that, please.
I got 817 regular wood and 29 hardwood.
Very nice.
So we have 115 hardwoods. I think we're almost there. We need 150. Okay.
All right, I've got the fish smokers.
This will have to be the last day for today, though.
That's okay. There's the 2 cheese
Mayonnaise.
presses and the butter. Go. We definitely made more progress this time, which I
Oh yeah,
like.
for sure.
That's what happens when you don't have it at 14% for the time
Aw,
skip.
it's fine. I think that's fine on like the weekends when we're playing,
Mm,
because we don't have
yeah,
like a hard stop time.
this is
Um,
true.
but for the weekdays, I think the 50% seems to work really well, because it would seem to be
Mhm.
like what, about an hour per day. Then at that
Yeah,
point,
if we were doing the 14% on the weekends, that basically is like 2 hours
yeah,
to get through one day,
yeah,
and boy howdy, that takes forever.
yeah. We're gonna make a lot of money. We got some really high price stuff in there. Oh, I love it when the cat gets so smooshy.
Smoosh.
I talked to. Oh, I didn't talk to Emily today. I need to do that.
She might still be at the bar. In fact, I'm almost certain she's at the bar. She
Yeah,
works there
she
every
is.
day.
Do I give her a gift today? Emily. Yes, we'll give you an amethyst. Because I have a lot of those.
I love that you left the trash TV in the coop for the chickens, so they
Yeah.
just get to absorb trash TV all day long.
They're just watching like MTV and Chantal. I don't know.
It's like there's got to be like some cooking related like chicken shows for them.
That sounds a
Welcome to
little
chicken.
horrifying, though. Cooking shows for the chickens.
I mean, some people watch the Hunger Games. Other people watch terrible, horrible survival
True.
movies and whatnot.
True.
So, like, to them, it's just this is their retirement home documentary. This is what happens to you when you get too old.
Alright, Emily is at 4 hearts, which means I should get another event at some point.
Okay, no, I take that back. Since there can be cooking shows that have their eggs and their own flesh on there, it's doubly weird.
Mm.
Now that's just, living in a horrible, like, oppressive society that allows that kind of thing to happen. I mean, just saying. Ooh, mushroom? Can I? Yes, close enough.
Alright. Believe I've got everything done then. Spade is working. guess I'll move these crops into the fridge.
Welp, I just caught the wolf snapper,
Oh,
a
nice.
legendary fish.
Very, very nice.
Very, very nice. 12,000.
Oh, that's gonna be like what? 24?
24,000 if I smoke the damn thing?
Yeah.
Fuck yes. Excuse me while I get some coal and go smoke this snapper. It's really funny because it's like there's the puppy fish that has the face of a like bulldog or something, and then there's a wolf snapper.
Oh, where'd you put the smoker?
I took the smoker over to the other place,
Oh, to the shed?
to the shed.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Alright, this chest is empty now, so I'm gonna yoink that up. And then I'm gonna move the bait to the shed as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna put some wood in the kiln. Do like half the wood. Because we'll need a lot of coal eventually. What does a smoker take anyway? Not smoker, but a kiln. 20 wood and 2 copper bar. I may make another one then.
Okay.
How are we on copper? Yeah, we're
I'll
good.
probably look for the recipe to make a big chest from Robin and also a workshop so that we can just, it's basically a one-stop place to do all of our building and storage and whatnot.
Okay. That'll work.
And make our lives so much easier, hopefully.
Alright, kilns are going. Yeah, how much does the big chest hold?
Twice as much, I think.
Okay, cool. We'll be able to do some chest rearrangement then. I'd like a central chest place, but the setup's working fine. It's not bothering me too much.
Yeah, for right now.
Yeah.
It's like we get up in the morning, handle our crops and our animals, then we take everything over to the shed, or one person takes everything to the shed, and the other goes to town with like all the forage, like stones and shit.
Yeah. I'm assuming they must go when we're gone because it's in a whole separate area anyway.
Yeah.
So it should be
Like
fine.
time still moves on.
Yeah. It's not like Minecraft where you have to be like within the vicinity.
My god, is that the case for Minecraft?
Yeah, there's particular certain machines that load the chunks while they're working and others that don't, from what I remember. I just can't remember what. It might have changed too now. But I remember there was some stuff you had to stay within the vicinity. Valheim does that kind of thing too with wolf breeding and taming. You have to be within a certain vicinity.
Oh, this must be the trash can they were referring to. Okay, so you know by Clint's place?
Yeah.
When you get off of the cart, you can go a little bit north, and just before you go to the right to the next area, there is a log that you can cut down. I only have a patched axe, so I can't get through it.
Oh.
But past that is then a stone that you can chop through.
Oh,
and then there's a trash can that's just in the middle of this space.
I will come to you. It's by Clint?
Yeah.
And then north? Oh, I'll follow you.
Follow the crazy pantsless guy in the middle of the woods. Nice. Trust me. Trust me.
Come with me to the back of these woods.
It's like, it's fine. I've got candy in the back. You want to see it?
Is it a gold trash can?
Might be. You're the trash master. You click it.
Ooh, the alleyway buffet.
The what?
You have a greater chance to find items in the trash. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Did you get one too or no?
I did.
Nice.
I got my own separate one. It just exploded.
Ooh. Oh, I'm tempted. I kind of want to do that because I do like the trash.
I mean, I could sell mine and then you just read yours, or do you want both of them? It should
Um,
increase it twice.
I don't know
Do
if it'll
it.
stack though. Let me look it up.
Do it.
Let me look it up real quick. Let me look it up.
I'm giving it to you anyway.
The alleyway buffet started.
Alleyway buffet. That's just fucking funny.
I love it. All right, let's see. Power book. Hidden opening. Blah blah blah. Myself steel can be purchased for bookseller for 20k starting in year 3. Interestingly enough.
Hmm.
Alright, first reading grants the player that increases a chance to find items by 20%. Once read, it can be found in player's menu. Each subsequent reading gives the player 100 foraging XP. So,
Oh shit.
looks like only one read
Allowed.
yeah, useful. So we can read one and sell the other.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Works for me.
Alright, let me go ahead and give you the other one back. Oh, where'd you go?
I ran away to go to the smoker, so
Okay,
1 sec.
I'll be at the farm.
Sounds good. I'll make sure that I put all of my stuff away.
I will go ahead and read one of my copies of the Alleyway Buffet while I wait.
Roger that. Put the bait away. Go. I will get another chest and put it down by Clint's so I can store all of the geodes and all of the mystery boxes and other stuff to do.
Okay.
Because that'll save us so much time of having to go back and forth. You just drop it off there and call it a day.
Oh, shall I just put the other book in the shipping bin then?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
That's all it's going to be good for.
True.
So now I'll know in my personal playthrough to go to that spot.
Yes. And you can be a trash master too then.
Hey, I would knock it, but at the same time, free seats.
You've seen what the power of the trash can do.
I've seen the power of the trash man. I will never doubt the trash man again.
And then you know what day it'll be when you get the book.
What?
Garbage day.
Garbage day. My God, it's too powerful.
I have to work it in somewhere.
Every time there's like, it's got to be the running joke now.
Yeah.
Let's see. I got this stick for you. Hang on.
Okay. And once that aged trout row is done, I'll move that one to the shed.
Okay,
yeah, you have driftwood, right?
Yep, I've put it into the monster loot.
Okay. I'll put that.
All right, I'm gonna put
inside.
And I'll put this chest over by Clint's so I can drop off all of the geodes and such.
Okay.
Let me make sure I picked up all of those if we have them.
Grab my
Donate.
bug meat.
Yes, this, and this. Keep the yummy geodes. I will put the rest of my fish in to be smoked as well. Actually, here. Do me a favor. Where is... Okay. There we go. Okay, awesome. I will put a chest by the mining cart. So all we have to do if we're traveling by minecart is stop at that chest, and then we can access all of them.
Okay.
I'll put the second one over here by Clint. Hopefully it shouldn't be disturbed.
Got 4 more steak on a steaks.
Stick on a steak! God, having these mine carts just... It improves your life.
It really does.
There we go. Alright, we're gonna get a smoked snapper. And a butterfish. Butterfish, maybe I'll start saving those and we can cook them into like a baked butterfish for later. But
oh, is that a recipe?
For now. That is a recipe, and I think Andy and Claire both like them.
Okay.
For future reference if you care about getting either of their attentions. Claire's a good one. Claire and the Martin who works at Joja Mart. Both of them work at Joja Mart, and once the Mart is gone, neither one of them will show up in town unless you have friendship with them.
Oh, okay.
Ah, excellent.
I still haven't met somebody, apparently.
Who's the last one?
I don't know.
Oh, Sandy!
Oh, I didn't talk to her properly. It must have been just across the counter then.
Yeah.
I'll
So
get
we'll have to,
I'll get there eventually once we do cavern stuff.
yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Yeah, we can always just do the desert and Skull Cavern stuff once winter hits, because
Yeah,
there's
I
nothing
think
else to
that'll be
do.
best. Because currently we've got crops and community center stuff, so
Yeah.
winter will be the mines.
Yearn for the mines.
Dang, 30K.
Damn straight. Look at us. We are bitching at this job.
We are. Alright, so next time we'll play on Wednesday. We will continue our quest
Oh my god,
for.
there's like 2 birthdays, good luck,
Yeah,
and God, okay. Yeah, we could do this.
cool. And we're lucky
But yeah,
today, so that'll be good. Alright, next time, thanks for stopping in and dropping by. Goodbye.
have a good one.